Okay, give it a couple more seconds so the VOD catches up. And alright, 10 seconds in. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another live stream. It's gonna be a shorter one today. I haven't been streaming for the last 2 days for like... I'll give you the two main reasons. It's because of... I've been finishing up and playing Sakuna and VTubers. That's pretty much the reasons why I haven't been streaming the last few days. And also, because I kind of want to hold up Hyrule Warriors until Dante comes back. I mean, not comes back, but when he's free from, not working. That's pretty much one of the main, so I haven't been streaming Hyrule Warriors. But Dante says, like, oh, you can just continue on without me. So I am going to probably continue on. But yeah, it's, I wanted to continue the game because me and him, we have such a good history with Zelda, that's why, so I want to do the games. So, and I'm going to be busy come pretty much after the next hour. That's why I'm doing this. I was gonna, not do this stream, but I figure I multitask. Yeah, hey, Fusky, how you doing? I also have a VTuber in the background, thank God for, what's this thing called? Soundboards and whatnot, or OBS audio mixer. I just muted where the audio was coming from that end, like I usually do with the Shinkenger watch-alongs. So I'm watching one of my favorite VTubers, my Inasis. She's playing Sakuna right now, so I just have her in the background, but y'all not gonna be hearing that unless y'all want to actually watch me watch VTubers. Because I could actually start doing that. But, yeah. So, I was really trying to figure out, over the last, 2 weeks, I'm trying to figure out what can I categorize my favorite Super Sentai openings. And if you probably saw my fleet, which, very interesting concept. Just gonna, that's a sidebar thing. I wrote a huge list of Super Sentai openings, and then I realized I missed, one opening, and then, and I realized, I could just use a tier list maker. So what I have in categories here today is I have just overall thing. Super Sentai openings are all phenomenal, all great. The only and I'm glad this person didn't include it, but they didn't include Super Sentai Psycho Battle. So I mean, if that's the case, then it would probably go in the honorable mention because damn, that song is so good. But because here's the thing, of all the openings, I believe Tokimei Sentai Go Busters is the only Sentai... is it the only Sentai series to have two openings? I think there's another... I think O-Ranger, had 2 openings too. Point is, some Sentai series had 2 openings. I am only going to count the original first opening for each Super Sentai series. That's the main thing I'm kind of counting. So, I'm gonna go from bottom to... So, I have these 5 categories. I adore to death, which, some of you probably might know what is the top already. Excellent, very good, honorable mentions, and good but not my favorite. See, again, I want to stress that there's no really bad Super Sentai openings. And it's because it's music. Music is super, super suggestive. Suggestive? Subjective. So... while all the Super Sentai are really bangers, there's some I'm like, yeah, they're good, but, yeah. So, let's see, I'm gonna start with good, but not my favorite first, so... You know what? Let's start with Goggle 5 because good theme, but I only just remembered what it sounded like, and it took me a long time to remember it. Let's see. I would consider Battle Fever J's opening to be kind of the same boat. I mean, in some way, it is. It's pretty I would put it. It's very a classic kind of sounding song. I would put it in honorable mentions, but I feel like if we were to say the beginning three Sentais, which is Gold Ranger, Jaka, and Battle Fever J, I say Battle Fever J is probably the most. I heard. Okay, dead ass. I'm on the stream I'm watching right now. Ina just went Umu, and I thought my notification went off. I'm like, did someone follow me? Are we back to 150? But yeah, that's why you know what, I'll get this out of the way too. I'll put. I was actually really thinking about this. But Gold Ranger is kind of very interchangeable between an honorable mention and a good but not favorite one. Same with Jaka, so let's say it's either one or the other. Let's see what would go. That's Dynaman. Biome? Is that Biome? Yeah, it looks like Bioman. Tabo Ranger, 5-man. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Shuriken said that New Ninja's opening. It's really good. New Ninja opening, after I really thought about it, it is really good. But, I don't know, to me, it's not really my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's a good theme. It really is a good theme, but it's just I'm putting in the good, and I'm not even gonna give it an honorable mention because it's like, okay, that's what 5 out of 44. Let's see, okay, I'm just trying to think now. Oh, Gokaiger. Okay. Go. The ones I listed are Gokaiger, Samurai, and SPD. Shinkenger and Deca Okay, that's understandable. Just trying to think. Oh, you know what? I'll put this one in now. Maskman, very good, but it's a very actually, you know what? You know what? I'll start putting Maskman in the very good category, but I'm gonna definitely switch his place around in a bit. Hikari Sentai Maskuman. Yeah, it is a very good theme. It is a very, especially when you hear the Sentai name. Especially when you hear the Sentai name, when they sing that part, Hikari Sentai Masku Ma, like that part always gets me. It's so good. That's why I put it in the very good category. Oh, you know what? I'll put Old Rangers in good but not my favorite because I really cannot remember for the life of me. In fact, if I remember correctly, in the Gokaiger in the tribute Old Ranger tribute episode in Gokaiger, they even used one of the opening, or was it? I forget. I remember it definitely wasn't the song they released on iTunes. Let's put it that way. Okay. Okay. Chodenji de Bioman. Okay. I just remember. I was trying to remember Bioman's theme, and I'm gonna drag Bioman's to. You know what? Let's put it around here-ish. So good. So let's put it this way: a good chunk of the set that goes from very good and onward is subject to change a lot to me. Bakahatsu, die no ma, Bakahatsu, Bakahatsu. Yeah. Dynaman? Okay, I'm a little bit torn on Dynaman. I can remember certain parts of Dynaman's theme, but I can't really... It fits the theme very well, so you know what? I'm gonna put it on the top of the good, but not my favorite, because I think it can just bleed into honorable mentions at some point. So yeah, golden... Okay, so... That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Good... 6, 8, 9. We have 9 out of 44. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Let's put it this way. I think the Idora Deaths column and the X are going to be very... It's going to be a very top-heavy portion, which is why I'm not doing them immediately. I kind of sort of did it last night, just so I can see how it all works out. Let's see. We got Flashman, Turbo Ranger, 5-Man, Live-Man, Jetaman, Zoo Ranger, Dai Ranger, Kaku Ranger, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger, Ginga Man, Gogo 5, Time Ranger, Gao Ranger, Harikenja, Aba Ranger, Deku Ranger, Maji Ranger, Bokenja, Keki Ranger, Go Onja, Shinkenja, Go Seija, Go Kaija, Go Busters, Kyoryuger. Well, I don't know why I always did Jur and Ja, so forgive me. Tokyuja, Denjiman, Zyuohger, Q Ranger, Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger, Ryu Soldier, Kiramager, and San Volcan, Changeman. So there's certain ones I'm definitely staying away because they're gonna be up here at some point. You know what? I'm gonna put Turbo Ranger. Yeah, I'm gonna put Turbo Ranger in honorable mention because it is a good. It's another one that bleeds into very. You know what? I'm gonna put it on top of this because it'll bleed into very good. What really inspired me over these last few weeks, I was thinking about this, was Pele K finally actually did some Super Sentai openings in his personal top 10 Super Sentai openings of all time. And it was a very, very interesting list. And I actually agree with a lot of his choices. The spoilers for those who have not seen it, his number one song of Super Sentai opening, his number one Super Sentai song, was Tokyuger's opening. And I know that warms in my heart because I love Tokyuger. Tokyuger, I mean, it was a train Sentai, and I love trains. Like as a kid, I absolutely adored trains. So it's like poetry. It rhymes, but yeah, Mashin's like the first one in our list that's already made them, just because of the one part, because it's so memorable. So yeah, of course, a lot of these songs are just my own personal opinion, obviously. Not to take them as gospel or anything. I mean, I think no one should. I mean, you know, I'm just a nerd on the internet with his own opinions. But, Trevor, gave me a curse. Oh, no. How curse are we talking here, Fusky? 1 curse? 2 curse? 11 cursed? Okay. Oh, yeah, I think some people have already brought to you the idea already, Fusky. Okay, you know what? We're gonna put Denjiman's theme. Ikowe Denjiman. Because, I don't know why, I love the chanting in the beginning. Denjiman. I don't know, it's such a... I love it. Denjiman's theme is another borderline, very good. You know, I'm gonna put it here. Why is encoder, there's literally nothing much. By the way, I love my narrow cursor. What about that scary train from the light railroad? I have no clue, Fusky, but, yes. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I will give Pelike something. He definitely was on something when he said Flashman's theme was really good. So I'm gonna put Flashman's in my personal very very good category. Oh, that's a thing. Because I am watching this live stream and I have the desktop audio muted. I'm not sure if the sound comments are gonna go off. Like I'll be able to hear them, but I think y'all in stream is gonna be able to listen to them. So I'm sorry in advance if you do activate any of that. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, now we're definitely starting to narrow it down to. We're about to start putting some stuff into. Also, I saw some clips of. Oh yeah. They, for some reason, I guess because they just used up the budget for the Operation Overdrive anniversary for the anniversary in Operation Overdrive, they just couldn't do it for Jungle Fury. That's just my personal theory. But yeah, the Jungle Fury, the Geki Ninja versus Bokenger movie was actually really fun. It was a really fun romp through. I was very disappointed when they never did the crossover in Jungle Fury though. When I was younger. Okay. 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 Alright, we're gonna start with Abba Ranger. Abba Ranger is one of those I feel it is like a really, really good theme. Abade, 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 nakute. I also keep forgetting if I also missing some lyrics, I'm very sorry. But I say Alpha Ranger is like one of those that can go from very good to honorable mentions in a heartbeat. But we'll put it in the very good category. Just to also make up for the fact when I was writing up that list, I totally forgot to include it. I have an embarrassing. Oh, what kind of embarrassing one are we talking, Fusky? Um. Hmm. Oh, you meant it in front of. Oh, rip. Gaga gingama. Gaga gingama. そのぐらいに伝説の刃. Gingaman, I will say, I'm gonna say either we put Gingaman. You know what? I'll put Gingaman very good for now because it's really good, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna You know what? Before I get to that, let me put. Okay, so hear me out. I'm putting Five Man here purely because I love the part that's on that literally goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chikyu Sentai 5 Man. I don't know why I love that part so much. It's like a really good highlight of the song. But I don't know. I probably have to listen to part between this and Gingaman's theme. But at the same time, also, you know what? No, yeah. Where Alpha Ranger's theme and where Fireman's theme is, I think is perfect where it is right now. You know what? Where these three are is actually like, if we were to make it like a number, it'd be pretty much tied. Okay, now okay. Okay. Because I've only watched only a small handful of Kiramager so far. I'm gonna put them in the honorable mentions for the time being. Very high up in the honorable mentions because it is a really good theme. You know what? Because if I, because also some of these, I will break this, but I am a more modern Sentai fan, and there really is not much ways to watch the classic Sentai series like Go Ranger up to maybe Turbo. Actually, wait. Let me just check something real quick. Uh, yeah, there really is no other way to watch classic Sentai up to. I mean, Gentleman through Hurricane is Gentleman through everything to where everything is now is pretty much viable to watch. But Gentleman and under is definitely harder to find if you're not in Japan. I mean, if you probably scour closely enough, you probably can. But some of these series are definitely I go by based on how I feel about them. And even though let's put it this way, I fully started watching Super Sentai around the time of Shinkenger, so Shinkenger and Ghost Ager. So that's I've already been watching Super Sentai for about 10 years, dedicated watching. Because I back when I was younger, my grandparents used to actually bring but not knowing that it was just called Super Sentai, but just because this looks like Power Rangers, give it to Trevor. My grandparents used to give me the Versus movies for some of the Super Sentai. So my first one was Gouting, and we needed like a all region free DVD player to watch and all that. But it was like Ranger versus Hurricanja versus Goudanger. That was like my first peer into Super Sentai fully. My grandma got me Ranger's Henshin Morpher essentially, and it still works actually. Like the batteries in that thing, that I never took it out, and it still works. Um, but yeah, they got me some of the Versus movie. They got me some of the music DVDs too, which is what really got me into Shinkenger actually, because that included because they were sanctioned music videos done by Toei essentially, which included the opening themes and like the opening with some spliced footage inside, and it was great. Oh yeah, potentially before that, I also tried to watch a little bit of Go Onger, but I was very scatterbrained with Go Onger, so I'm on my current like as of like last year. I've watched up to a good chunk of it, and I remember a good lot of it, but I just need to continue watching the rest. So yeah, some of these are definitely based on how I feel about the series too. On top, so this is not an exact. So, this is just more how I feel. I mean, this is just music in general too. So yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm trying to think, because we are starting to get into the my personal heavy hitters. Um. Okay. Uh. 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 Okay, a lot of people are gonna probably get on my ass for this, but I'm gonna put Zyuranger's opening in the very good, but it would probably be somewhere in excellent if. I'm gonna definitely rearrange some of these once I get certain ones in, but yeah, this is Zyuranger's opening is very. I will say it's very good, like very good, and some people will probably lynch me for even just putting it in a very good category. Sorry if you hear my phone buzzing. There's just discussions going on elsewhere. Um. Okay. Okay. We're just starting to get there, huh? Uh. Oh, Ina's petting the dog. Anyway, sorry. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put this here now just because Time Ranger's theme is an absolute goddamn banger. Like, God, Time Ranger's theme is amazing. Like, absolutely. I can write essays on how great Time Ranger's opening is. It's so good. And I haven't even fully watched Time Ranger, but damn, this opening is absolutely excellent. It's why I think it's like a definition of a very good Super Sentai theme. It goes hard. Um. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this here just temporarily, but I consider Galaran to be in a very in between of excellent and very good. Because God, the song goes in hard. Moedo, like God, just listening to it pumps you up so hard. So I would probably put it's definitely below Time Ranger in terms of ranking, but it's like borderline very good and excellent song, but it like just barely makes into excellent for me. Um. I hope me singing some of these part of each of these songs are not gonna get me copyrighted because Twitch is being stupid with music copyrights recently. Actually, DCMA copyrights are absolutely old as fuck and need to be changed for the modern era. Just saying that, y'all. I was debating on having someone else with me to talk about this, but I figure I just kind of want to make this like a shorter stream on my end, so. Oh, you know what? Uh. Okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna also do this right now too. Okay, you know what? Okay, never mind. Forget what I said earlier about. I love Live Man because of like the techno. Live Man has really good instrument and like God, Kira Irai Live Man. Ora to to shite yume tachiru unasashi-san oshita kara Kira Irai. It's like God, I can't get it out of my head. It's so good. Live Man singing is very very excellent. Of like an older Sentai, it's such a good song. Um. Mm. Mm. You know what? Let me just throw in Deca Ranger up here for now because I think it is a very excellent thing because it's Psychic Lovers on top of that too. So absolutely, it has to be at least in this excellent. Y'all will probably guess what where the other Psychic Lover song goes. um. You know what? I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna put Heidi Kendra's theme right about here. I'm gonna move some of these definitely later on in this stream. But just put shoo shoo the sanjo shoo shoo the ninja da cause the hero Heidi Ken Nippon Sentai Harikenja, Kazeri Nade. Oh fuck! Trav's running a 25% off merch sale. Hell yeah! I'm gonna try to take a look at that later. Support my boy. Shouts to my boy, that Trav guy. Love him. Love Trav. I should get him. I'm trying to get on to him becoming on one of my contestants to be on Name That Fake Character, but he hasn't responded to my DMs. I'll try to talk to him about it at some point though. I'm in no rush. But he's probably busy with his own thing, so I don't want to fully... Because that man's been on, and, like... Man, that man's been working really hard on his recent video. I could tell, just from from all his stuff recently. So, good on Trav for being very productive in this time. Okay, I'm gonna put Maji Ranger's theme around here right now. Just for the time being. Okay, I gotta put Bokendra's theme somewhere. You know what? Around here-ish, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put Bokendra's theme, there for now. You know what? Fuck it. Ryu Soldier theme goes around here. It's I know a lot of people did not like Ryu Soldier, but I'm gonna just start up and say I think Ryu Soldier had a really rough beginning, but once you get past the beginning, it just goes like damn, like voice crack. Ryu Soldier just, especially when he gets to like when you get to Guy Sorg and not Guy Sorg, when you get to like the midway through of the series and then go just kind of power through the rest of the, well, not power through, just power through the beginning and then just enjoy the rest of the ride. God, Ryu Soldier was really good, but I still love Lupin versus Pato Ranger more. But God, this Ryu Soldier definitely was plagued by one of those really bad cases of bad starting, like very like mediocre to bad starting impressions to something that is in itself is pretty special once you get past the beginning. It's really fun and really good. I just wish there are just some other choices in Ryu Soldier I wish they didn't do. Like I wish they stuck their guns to some of the stuff they did, but especially with like Ui, but I wish they just stuck the guns to like keeping her around instead of just making her leave at like the last like 5 or 6 episodes of the series. But you know that's just be done. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna throw Diet Ranger's theme. Yeah, around there. Okay, I'm gonna put Car Ranger's theme. I'm gonna put Car Ranger's theme around honorable mentions. Yeah, our list is starting to get... Yeah, we're definitely starting to crunch down on the list now. Okay, I'm gonna just do this now. Changeman theme is very, very, very good. Especially the guitars in Changeman theme. It's... Oh, I was wondering why Ina sounds so loud on my end. For some reason, it just... Oh, it must be because it, like, buffers sometimes my internet, but whatever. Yeah, but Changeman theme is... God, I love the guitar in Changeman theme. Like, God, Changeman theme is... let's see. Of the retro Sentais, like, of Liveman and Changeman, they have, I think, some of the best, openings. I know people. I mean, Flashman again. Flashman and Maxman, absolutely bangers. Five-Man, absolute banger. But I just think they are just really good, like very good. Um, though, as you can see, I have Sentai number 5, Sun Vulcan's theme in yet. You know what? Let's address that now. I adore Sun Vulcan's theme so much. Karata san sa, kachita san sa, taiyo sentai san Vulcan. God, I don't know why it's it art. I would say Sun Vulcan's theme is I love it so much. Karata san sa, catch the sun sa, taiyo sentai saba, ore tachi no minaru hoshi wa shiao. I don't know, something about Sun Vulcan's theme, for being one of the classic Sentai themes, is so good. I would argue from the let's say the quote unquote first 5, which is Go Ranger, Jakka, Battle Fever J, Denjiman, and San Vulcan. I think of the OG 5, I think San Vulcan has the best of them all. You know what's the problem I am also facing now? I would say Time Ranger's theme is borderline on excellent into I Adore to Death. But you know what? I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna put Live Man next to Time Ranger because God, I don't know, because it's hard to really play Time Ranger's theme and Live Man's theme in the same category without saying one could go into I Adore to Death over the other. They're just very good. Damn, they're like super good. They're like, very, very fucking good songs. Okay, let me just place. You know what? I'm gonna put Jetman's theme, and I'm gonna probably get some flack for this, but I don't care. Jetman's theme is, I think, a very good song. Jetto, jetto, jettoman, let's go, tobirase. Jetto, jetto, jettoman, Chojin Sentai, jettoman. Like, God, it just has a good constant vibe to Jetman's theme, which I think is very good. You know what? I'm gonna move Majin Danger in front of Abba Danger, cause and I'm actually gonna put Five-Man in front of Abba Danger, cause I just feel like I haven't listened to the Five-Man scene. In fact, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part of Five-Man thing is the only part I remember. But I feel like if I were to listen next to Abba Danger's theme, I think I would like Five-Man scene more. I don't know. Again, this list is very subject to change, especially when we go into like the very good and above category. Again, I put Kiramager would probably be in the very good area if I had got caught up with the series right now. But I think it's a very good song right now. Let me see. Okay, we're going into the oh shit, this is tough category. Okay, you know what? I didn't think I was gonna do this to myself, but I'm gonna move Cocker Ranger into the excellent category. Actually, you know what? I'll put it behind. I'll put it in front of Die Danger and in front. No, I'm gonna put it around here for now. I don't know where to put. I don't know where to put in the excellent category where I put Deca Danger's theme. Because like. Because Cocker Ranger was one of those themes I actually did not like initially, but then after really listening to it more and more, I'm like, na nanja na ninja nanja, ni ninja ni ninja ni ninja. Oh, sorry, I'll be back in a hot second. I'll be back in a hot second, but you know what? I'll put on audio. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna mute. So I'll be back in a hot second. I'm back. Had to do some taste testing for. Oh, that was really good what my mom made. So. Okay, I'm at least giving myself another 45 minutes for a stream, so. Uh. God, we have. Mm. Okay. Here we go. Again, some of these accents can also bleed into I Adore to Death because how much I really like the themes. But, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Geki Rangers will go above Sun Vulcan scene. So wanna get kanakini. Was it was it Gon or Wan? Ga you korose. Ah, I love Geki Rangers theme. Geki Ranger. Um Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Mega Rangers theme, I Adore to Death. And then Go 5's theme, I adore to death. And honestly, these two can like swap places at any time. That's how good. How much I love these two themes. So yeah, these two are very interesting, but they secure their spot, and I adore to death. Can you see how the rest of this list is gonna go down? Okay, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna put. Oh wait, where? Okay, there it goes. Go on, Justine goes up here. Cause God, I love Go on. Engine Senkai Go on ja. 1, 2, 3, 4, go on ja. 3, 2, 1, let's go on ja. Go on. Especially when you get to the instrument break. Oh my God, that saxophone just goes to town. God, I love Go on Justine. Rainbow, eiwa no hana hosoku. Ba-dum, bam, bam. Furahara iro na sekai de mo. Furahara na sekai de mo. Urenai power tsuno ake da-na-na-da. Engine Senkai. God, I love Go on theme. I absolutely adore it to death. Oh, we are getting tight now. Okay, Go Sager's theme. Oh, especially when you get to towards the ending. I wish I could play you y'all some of these themes, like the full version. Like, we'd be here for hours. I'm gonna put it right underneath Mega Ranger and Go 5 because, and just above Gekki Ranger, just purely because of. God, I love Go Sager's theme. I know a lot of people did not like Go Sager. And honestly, I personally feel people did not like Go Sager purely because it's one of, and this is kind of the thing I feel like happens with a lot of series. It's like, and I feel like it happens more on Super Sentai where it's like after one series did so well, the next series after that just kind of gets shit on a lot. Like, it gets more shit on than what more people make it out to be, or make it more shittier than what's supposed to be. I think Go Sager was a very, very good Sentai series, and I wish people gave Go Sager a lot more credit than it has, and it's because it wasn't as good as Shinkenja. Whatever. That's the thing. It's not Shinkenja. It's its own thing. And I think Go Sager did its own thing really good. Even though it's a really odd concept, like, they are just a bunch. There's like, they're 5 angels trapped on Earth, and then they discover things, and they fought like 3 different groups of enemies. Was the same thing what Majin Danger did, and Shares absolutely loved, adored. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna hurt myself doing this. Tokuger? Okay, for this one, Tokuger, Go Under, they can swap places at any time. Why is my internet spiking right now? What is there to drop in terms of internet usage, y'all? I don't understand that. You know what? I'm gonna try to stretch things out just a tad. Oh yeah, that still looks pretty good. Not as centered, but sort of almost get things. Okay, yeah, hang on. I'm gonna just stretch it like this. Yeah, we're still comfortably You can still comfortably see everything, sort of. So, okay, we're down to what, these last 7? Okay. Yeah, we'll do this now. Jewel Order's theme, it gives off that very classic kind of vibe, but it's てる少年の一人。Eagle, lion, no wait, was it eagle, shark, lion, elephant, tiger, 炎覚醒最強な王者獣王者約制のパワーで地球を仲間を守りてしざる絶対決王者獣王者太陽を飲み方てる God, it's, okay, it's purely because when he goes to the 太陽を飲み方てる it's literally that part that gets to me. I actually get emotional. In some of these Sentai songs, I actually get really emotional, especially if I'm myself just singing these. Like, Zoologist is one of those things that really, like, I get a little teary-eyed, I think, just trying to sing some parts of the lyrics. Trying to, like, put in that energy, that emotion into it. This is why I want to do karaoke streams. Hell, I'm afraid I might get DCMA just singing as much as they did of Zoologist's theme. This is why I want to do karaoke streams, but DCMAs are a stupid bitch. Okay, Zoologist is kind of in a spectrum where it can go pretty much anywhere in this I Adore to Death category. Okay. Around like the last 6 or so. Before I kind of re-edit where certain songs go. Hell, even Decadent thing, I get kind of emotional thinking about it. Because, like, I also sometimes go look up what the English translation of some of these lyrics are, and then I just think to how... I just think of the meaning behind when I sing the just Japanese lyrics. I'm like, I recall to what these part of the lyrics are supposed to be. Actually, that was Rue Soldier too. Oh, Go-Go 5 is definitely another one. God, like, Go-Go 5 theme. Like, a lot of Go-Go 5 theme is so fucking good. Rescue soldier, もだよく悲しみ勇気を今こからして Save the earth, save our life. It's all the 救急戦隊555 Anyway, oh god. Oh god, these last 6. Okay. Let's go. Kyoryuger. Kyoryuger goes above Zoology. Actually, let me just do it like this. No, yes. Vamora Kyoryuger is amazing. It's actually, if I were to look through this list, yeah, of the Dino Sentai themes, actually, I'm really now that I look at it, the quote-unquote OG Dino Sentai teams are in what I consider the very good category, and then the most recent Dino Sentai team is in the excellent, and then the one that's kind of in between, well, next Alpha Ranger is like in the highest, because I just love the vibe of Vamora Kyoryuger. And yeah, some of these songs do have actual title names, like Kakurenja's theme is Secret Kakurenja. Shoot. Oh yeah, Ize. I think Ninja's name is Ize Ninja. Okay. These last 5 here. Absolutely these last 5 here. 2 of these are can be very interchangeable to be my top, which is Shinkenja and Gokaija. But these 3 here, oh my god. I'm just gonna put them up right now. So I'm gonna order it first. Go Buster's theme. Buster's Ready Go. God, I absolutely adore it. Buster's Ready Go. すべてはあの日きっと始まってたデスティニー 僕らは波足り次第終わるここがぬ未来の時代心がリンクしてる戦うすべてを仲間とスクランブル4、2、3、1 Let's go! Busters ready go この決意アンブレイカボーありする世界に歌いなアクセス許せないぜターゲットロックオン強ぶ知るよ It's morphing time ここで取れバスター怒りいるぜシャッタウン完了特命戦隊 Go Busters God! See, that's how much I love Go Busters themes because, not gonna lie, I think in my head I actually keep missing the first verse and the second verse interchangeably by accident. So I know there's like some parts that I know I probably mixed up. But I love Go Busters theme so much. And Go Busters definitely I felt like had suffered the same fate as what happened to the Gold Stager. Is like after how good of a season Go Kaiser was, people just shat on Go Busters so much. Okay, next one. Lucky Star. Q Rangers theme. God. And you know what's really the best part about Q Rangers theme is like it hardly actually even mentions the Sentai like the team name. Like the only like some of the not even the chorus, like some what's that called? It only mentions it like only purely by name. It doesn't mention Uchu Sentai Q Ranger. It's just Q Ranger. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I keep forgetting mixed up. Q Ranger's theme is also known when I mix up the first and second verses. In fact, a lot of these, except maybe Shinkenjin and Gokaijus, are the ones I mix up their first and second verses a lot. But yeah, oh my god, Lucky Star is such a phenomenal theme. Like, I absolutely adore it to death so much. And again, it doesn't really mention the Sentai team name outside of like the chime in chorus. Q Ranger, Genga Q Ranger, Genga level 2 your Lucky Star. Like, it really doesn't. It hardly mentions the team name, which is kind of not uncalled for. It's definitely what's the word I'm looking for? It's unexpected for a Sentai theme, and I actually appreciate that a lot. Now we're in the top 3. Okay, Ina got loud again. I'm gonna lower her. Okay. Now technically, Lupin Ranger vs. Pop Ranger is technically 3 scene songs. There is, of course, the combined version, which is just both songs labeled pretty much, which is pretty much both songs combined. Then there's Lupin Ranger's theme, and then there's Pato Ranger's theme. So it's Lupin Ranger's Spin the Dial, Lupin Ranger, and then Chase You Up, Pato Ranger. Lupin Rangers, the 2 themes by themselves are absolutely phenomenal. But when you combine them together, it's really hard to. I have a hard time like which part I want to sing. Like, do I want to sing the Lupin Ranger part? Do I want to sing the Pato Ranger part? Yamiko de naru, chiki no naru shiruret, kono shoutai, chiki dekera catch me if you can, destiny, yokoku suru, da 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 da, honto beku no, seihiro, hanashite, about no. And so, like, the first part I sang was the Lupin Ranger, and the other part I just sang, the one I just immediately sang was the Pato Ranger part. It's like, I really, the theme is so balanced. I mean, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, unlike the show, it's more Lupin, I honestly expected it to be more of a Lupin Ranger show from the very moment before the show even aired. Because, I mean, and I know a lot of people, I know it's a bigger complaint or bigger criticism that it should have been like in the title's name, Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger, kind of balance each other out. And even though it's more lean onto Lupin Ranger, and it's definitely apparent in the show that's more Lupin Ranger show, it's more because like it kind of does revolve around the three, the three Phantom Thieves, the Lupin Rangers. It mostly focuses on them to try to get back something they lost, while the Powder Ranger is more straightforward goal of trying to protect and keep justice. So of course, like one of the bigger things is gonna be focused on. I mean, like a lot of things, it's even in a lot of the theme of their battles. Like the Lupin Rangers' goal is to get the Lupin collections inside each of the Ganglers. The Gangalas. But anyway, that's just me talking about the show and not the actual theme. The actual theme is, when combined, it's beautiful. But I also implore, definitely listen to the Lupin Ranger theme and the Powder Rangers separately. Because the Power Rangers is definitely more stylish, more stylish, very cunning kind of sound. And with more like regular, not regular, very big band instruments and all that, and I adore that. And Power Rangers is more straightforward techno, but fly to in a set. But yeah, it's kind of like that, like very pop, but combined they form an absolute banger of a song. Okay, gonna just do this here and this here. Okay, why I keep saying I love Gokaiger's theme and Shinkender's theme so much. Gokaiger, Shinkenger to me came in a time when Power Rangers was not even going to be a thing anymore. Like I was in high school, I was just starting high school. RPM was the last series they were gonna do until about 2 years ago when Samurai happened. Super Sentai was there for me in an era where Power Rangers was pretty much over. And I was pretty bummed out. As a pretty big Power Ranger fan, I was sad that this franchise I grew up with was just gonna be up and leave after RPM. And on top of that, like the airings for RPM, especially here in Hawaii for some reason, was really, really stupid. Like I hardly got a chance to even watch a good half of the series. I had to watch the rest of the episodes online. It was disheartening. I couldn't turn on the DVR, play RPM. Like Power Rangers was getting, hard to keep around in that time. Like, yeah, a lot of people forget, like, oh, Power Rangers still around. It's like it wasn't. Like Power Rangers was not even if it wasn't for Power Rangers Samurai, we would never have gotten Power Rangers back at all. It's because Disney was just, and and this is one thing I will be very critical about Disney, is that they had such good potential with RPM that they should have kept that momentum up. But no, Disney kind of just shat the bed and kind of betrayed the Power Ranger fans like that. They did Power Rangers dirty, in other words, just because toy sales are not doing well anymore. And that's understandable, like for a company to cut their losses, but as a fan, that hurt a lot. So, and then when I discovered, the next series that was supposed to be for RPM was, Shinkenger. And so I found the episodes for Shinkenger online, and I binged the whole show as often as, or I watched every episode as much as I could. Because this is also the era where YouTube was such a wild west that all animes and shows were split up into parts. I made sure I'll look for episode 13 of Shinkenger and then part 1 of Shinkenger, episode 13 part 1 and then episode 13 part 2 and whatnot. And this is before YouTube really kind of got more into copyright stuff. But yeah, Shinkenger to me really turned me into a huge Super Sentai fan, and that's why I actually really implore everyone to watch. If they want to get into Super Sentai, I feel like Shinkenger is probably the best one to start with. And if you've been watching along with me, Jack, and Connor, I mean, I really, I myself have been really enjoying going back to Shinkenger so much recently. And the thing that also really kept me around for Shinkenger was its opening theme. Like, I absolutely adore Shinkenger's theme. And then 2 years later, when the 35th anniversary rolled around, Gokaiger came around. Gokaiger's theme, it fits the theme of the whole show itself. In fact, I can probably say up to this point, at one time when I was still using iTunes as my main, like iPods and whatnot as my main source, I would say Gokaiger I listened to around over 219 times. But then I can probably say it's probably close to like 400 nowadays. But Shinkenger's theme, I can probably say I have listened to the song in its entirety over 1,000 times. Probably broken about 2,000 at this point. And mind you, this was back in like 2009, 2010. The song was pretty much existed for at least over a year. And I listened to it 1,000 times. I would swap Gokaiger and Shinkenger in terms of songs at one, but I would say securely, I can say Shinkenger is like my number one favorite Super Sentai song of all time. And I definitely got more passionate about it ever since I learned about Psychic Lover's English cover of the song. And that is incredibly, the lyrics are a bit of a mess, but they really try their best to keep both it musically and try to keep it both musically and lyrically appropriate to that original song in Japanese. So I applaud that. Like, oh, and also fun fact. Let's see. Apparently, they also try to do a lot of English. So the following themes: Mega Ranger's themes, Go-Go 5's theme, Gigaman and Time Ranger, I believe. Let's see. So it was like, yeah. So it's like Mega Ranger through the Time Ranger. They actually have English versions of the openings. Mega Ranger. So the only version of Mega Ranger's English theme is existent only. They only played it in like their clip show episode, and it's implied to be Mega Pink singing the song, but it's actually Mega Mickey, I think is the artist's name, because she did this one. She did Go-Go 5's. I'm not sure about Time Rangers, and then I think they got the original singer for Gigaman's theme to do Gigaman, the English version of Gigaman's theme. Those are really damn good too. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start kind of not fixing up, but kind of just I'm gonna try to figure out where things should go concretely. But then again, I'd say up just trying to think. Just trying to think. Salvon Gun's good where it is. I'm gonna go down to bottom, see how I feel. Yeah, these. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these top 7 stay where they are. All 14 of these are pretty good where they are. Some of the top ones can probably interchange here and there. I feel like I should move Deca Danger's theme up a little higher. I really feel like. You know what? I'm gonna say Deca Danger is a very loose agent in the excellent category, because just every time I think about it, it's a very epic song. It's a very good song. It's a very excellent song. I shouldn't say very good. Very good's already here. Um, I do feel Ruso's theme is to me is better than Gaudenger's theme. Kakuninja and Dairen's theme I feel like are another I say free agents within the excellent category. But Time Rangers and Live Man theme I feel like are pretty good where they are. Sorry, I'm listening to Ina and she just mentioned the Pecco rap. Um just trying to think. I feel like I should make an entirely new category for Deca Ninja's theme. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do that. Oh wait, no. Okay, this is. You know, I'm gonna make an entirely new category. I'm gonna put Deca Ranger in its own category. Deca. There, there. Deca Ranger gets its. I need to watch the Shinkenger and Shinkenger versus Goanger. We are. I'm gonna. I am. It's because Jack's not here right now. I'm gonna divulge why we're gonna watch the versus Goanger movie, the Shinkenger versus Goanger movie. It's purely because one of the engines, engine number 4, Barika from Goanger, is voiced by Goro Kechi from Persona 5. That's the only reason why we're gonna do that. Just that way, when we watch it, and I tell Jack, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, oh, bloody hell! You know what? I'm thinking of putting Time Ranger in its own theme too, in its own section." Also, Fusky, what the Fusky? I know you probably can't help sometimes figuring out how to type stuff, but what the heck is I know it's probably like your whatever you're watching like through a phone or something. Well, what the heck is a Squirnaner? I know you're supposed to say Shinkenger, but what's a Skinner? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry if I'm making fun of you, and that's not right at me. I feel bad, but I just can't help but laugh at what the hell that is. Nah, you're fine, buddy. I wholeheartedly apologize for laughing. I really do. I am not one of those who be an asshole to be nitpicking over spelling. But I'm just like, I know you're trying to say Shikenja, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna absolutely drop it. I'm just gonna drop it and continue on. I'm thinking of putting Time Ranger in its own category. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Deca Ranger and Time Ranger's opening. Because these two songs are absolute goddamn bangers of songs. Spelling Japanese is hard. Understandable then. Understandable. If you want to spell Shinkenger better, this is how I remember it. Just spell Shin, S-I-N, and then Ken, K-E-N, and then Ger, G-E-R. If you just repeat that in your head, that's how I remember to spell it. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna... Let's see, I'm gonna put this as absolute bangers. Absolute bangers. Oh, Ina's finishing up her stream. Good. Absolute bangers. when the category itself is bigger than what's actually in it. So yeah, if you want to spell Shin, I say like Shin, S-I-N, S-H-I-N. Excuse me, fake fan. S-H-I-N, Shin, Ken, K-E-N. You know, like Ken from Street Fighter, or Ken, or something. And that's how you would spell Shinken, and then G-E-R, like Ranger. Like just take the G-E-R out of Ranger and just slap it at the end of Shinken. Okay. Fussy, add between the hyphen, put uh Fussy at the between at the hyphen, past the hyphen, replace R-A-N, replace R-A-N with O-N. Go onger. So it'd be like go hyphen. So it'll be like that. But yes, go onger is RPM. Because that's the thing, it's go on. Engines and car go on ja. 3, 2, 1, let's go on ja. Go on. Anyway, I'm gonna close this now. So yeah, Deca Ranger and Time Rangers. I think you mean themes, but I think if I'm seeing that correctly, they have similar names. More like you have similar theming, right? And that's understandable if you get the theme. If they're both like semi racing themes or like car heavy themes. So I can understand that. Yeah. Okay, I getcha. So I don't know what she at the thing to be no do ready to get yeah. Time Ranger, Deca Ninja themes, they belong in their own category. The excellent theme now is like a tier lower, but you know what? Okay, I feel this is better appropriate. Dive Man, Rue Soldier, I think are perfect where they are. Kaku Ranger's theme I feel like should be a bit over God Ranger. That's personally how I feel. Die Ranger and Change Man are perfect where they are. Tokyo, yeah, Tokyo is a bit odd, and you can also make it slightly phallic by pure accident, and they actually did it in the show once, but unintentionally. God, I'll never forget that. Tokyo, I would recommend. I mean, it looks like a bulky lad, but I love Tokyo. Tokyo is bulky, but I love him. No, not the crane. The Red Resha itself. It pretty much from Red Resha it bends upward and up to the chest. So if you were to reverse it when it's in Megazord form, it looks like a penis. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. Let me look at the very good category. Yeah, okay. I feel pretty good about Zyuranger where it is, where it can definitely bleed into excellent. Oh no, there was a Oh, Fussy, actually, for future reference to, If you want to know how to spell Tokyuger, it's actually really simple. It's To, Q, and then To, Q, and then. If you want to know how to say Tokyuger, it's TOQ, and then GER. Heck, their logo is literally TOQ, I believe. Oh yeah, that works too. Like, if you wanted to just say Resha Sentai, and then Google will help you fill it in. Um, Bokenja's theme, I think it's pretty good where it is. Jetman's theme, you know what? I'm gonna move Machi Danger's theme over Heidi Kenja's theme. Yeah, I'm gonna put Machi Danger's. I think Machi Danger's theme is perfect where it is. Okay, I am actually running out of time, so I'm just gonna comb through. Honorable mentions. Yeah, this is pretty good for honorable mentions, especially where Kiramager's theme is. I would put Kiramager in the very good category because it is a really good theme. Yeah. The following themes down here. See, originally because I was gonna put like Go Ranger Jaka in this category in the good but not my favorite. But I feel like there's such classic themes. That's why bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. So there's certain parts of these songs that I feel like are very. Oh yeah, especially Jaka's Jaka. Then something Saibogoru Jaka. Dengekai. Goku red, Goku black, blue, yellow, and pink. Yeah, Goku 5 is an alright theme. Bakahatsu. Dynamite. Dynamite theme is pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna make a slight correction. I'm gonna put Ninja's theme. Yeah, of the modern Sentai themes, I think Ninja's probably, I want to say least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. I mean, it's really good. Like, I really do like Ninja. Sato buwane na ninja. Ninja Pan. Especially when it goes, say, Sato. God, it is a really good theme. Again, like, all the Super Sentai things are absolutely great. And even I would say, like, the second openings, even when I say, like, the second opening, like, Go Buster's second opening, I think Go Buster's second opening is somewhat inferior to Buster's Ready Go. But I still think it's still pretty good, but I'm only counting the main themes. Also, this original was supposed to be, like, ranking Super Sentai always by best in each decade. I'm just using it because this is the one I could identify the best, because the another one I was looking at was using all, like, the main, like, the actual logos and themes, and, like, I can only recognize a good, like, quarter of these logos of like the written of the Japanese language. I'm sort of biased towards Lightspeed theme than Gogo 5. I am nostalgically biased for it too, but I will say, once you actually, like, get into the feeling of Gogo 5 thing, I'm not saying it's better than Lightspeed Rescue thing. I think Lightspeed Rescue is it fits, and it's an absolute rocking banger. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Hours on its way, Rangers save the day. So, like, I feel like Lightspeed Rescue still fits its theme. Kyoryuger. It's Juden Sentai Kyoryuger. I love Kyoryuger's. It makes sense because of how it plays out. It's it takes a lot of like it's very jovial, lighthearted kind of way. It's because especially the thing because I don't have I have it, but my Goblet Revolver is somewhere. If I can only like grab down. But yeah, I love the samba theme it plays like that's very good, very excellent. God, Kyoto was very good. It just out of left field. Well, because actually, the theme about Kyoto is, and actually, this actually really implies to music. Actually, there's actually a little bit of a music motif that's in, like, as in like as a theme. There's a bit of a music motif that's in Kyoto. That's why, and this applies to especially the end of the series. Oh god, it's so good. And and it especially when you compare it to Dino Charges, which it takes that out, but I think Dino Charges did well, not justice because they don't do the dance and whatnot, but it definitely does its own Power Ranger theme. Let's put it that way. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna put Car Ranger theme. Between. I think this is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. No, there actually is no like reason why they do the dance, Fusky. It's just I'm really trying to remember back to Kyoryuger, that's why. There really is no context why there is a dance to it. It's just we're a dinosaur thing, but we're also a little bit goofy about it. We're a little lighthearted in its yeah, really, there really is no context other than it's just the musical motif part of the Sentai. Cause there is actually, again, I will stress there is like a bit of a musical motif that is part of Kyo, cause Tyler's what was it actually here's another example. Super Dino Charge Red's form is called Kyoryu Red Carnival mode. And it actually goes based on different themes, like its default not its default, but the one that pretty much does the main Megazord formation, which was pink and blue arms, is called Samba. And then there's Western, which is combination of black and green, and then there's Macho, which combination of pink and actually, yeah, let me look up the name of that for what was Dino Charge's version of it again. What was it? It was like super. Was it Zorg Morphers and Sidearms? Okay. That's the Titano Charger Morpher. Oh, a T-Rex Supercharger. Okay, it was T-Rex Supercharger Red Ranger. So like Tyler's Battleizer essentially. They had these long names in Dino Charge, which was Supercharged Tri-Stego formation, Pararaptor formation, Tri-Ankle formation, Ankle Pocky formation, and then Stega Spino. Well, actually, some of these they probably didn't really use in Dino Charge, really, but especially, I don't think they used the Stega Spinal formation one at all. It was definitely in Kyoto. It was only in Kyoryuger. Oh yeah, so it was like Samba, Western, Macho, Kung Fu. And it's really cool, like this accompanying themes of it's the same theme song, but they actually had their own versions. Like one's like a Chinese sounding motif, the other one was a Western sound, a spaghetti Western sounding song. Macho was like its own like gym theme, and not like muscly kind of theme, and then Samba was literally Samba themed. If I actually probably would say anything about Kyoryuger in terms of what the theme is, it's like a carnival. It's like they mashed in dinosaurs with the idea of something festive, you know? It's Actually, that fits the theme of Kyoryuger because they're using batteries to be charged up, all fired up and whatnot. Okay, that's enough about me talking about, but I'm gonna just come to the scenes one more time. Yeah, I think it's safe for me to put Time Rangers and Deca Rangers theme in their own category because they're such good themes. I feel pretty good about the excellent category. Um, Very good. I feel like very good definitely can be changed up a lot in some areas. Honorable mention again. I would have put Kiramager in either in very good or excellent because it is a really good song. Because I really like the sound of it. I didn't even get the lyrics right on that one, but and then yeah, good but not my favorite. This is how I feel about these themes. I really can't remember Old Rangers one for the life of me. But yeah, this is after spending like an hour and a half is my Super Sentai opening tier list of sorts. I'm never gonna post this and put this on Twitter later. But again, I wanted to stress that these top, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These top 14 can definitely probably change within each other. Outside maybe Gokaiger and Shinkengers and Lupin Rangers, possibly. Lupin versus Pato Rangers one. Deca Ranger and Time Rangers, they're so banging. They have their own category. Excellent theme. I think it's pretty solid where they are. Very good. I feel it's pretty loose. Honorable mentions is honestly, I was actually really hoping to get more honorable mentions in it, but a lot of let's put it this way. I feel like very good honorable mention could be probably its whole own category combined. And then good but not my favorite is kind of solid where it is. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to my. I just wanted to do this stream just because I haven't done a stream in like literally it's Monday or Tuesday, and it'll only be because of other things. But this is gonna be my only stream for today. I'm thinking of doing Hyrule Warriors tomorrow after I'm free from doing Thanksgiving stuff. So that might either be mid-afternoon my time or late evening my time. And I might do it without Dante, depending. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this impromptu stream. Really helped me kind of think things out with these songs, and hopefully Zenkaiger is gonna be an absolute banger of an opening when we should be getting information about that pretty much I think next month or maybe in January due to things probably slowing things down and like COVID and all that in Japan. So like yeah, I feel pretty good about this list and I'm definitely gonna share it later to the tweeters. Yeah, again, we're not. I'm gonna say this. We're not gonna do it. At least for me, we're not gonna be doing any Shinkenger watch-alongs this week because it is Thanksgiving. So obviously Jack and Connor probably got their own plans, so I don't want to kind of force on them being like, hey, let's do a watch along this week. Let's do a watch along this week. Nah. I want to respect that it's going to be Thanksgiving and, spend time with their families and whatnot. So, yeah. I will say we'll try to schedule another one for maybe next week. Possibly. Because once we watch this next batch, 21 to 24, we're pretty much at the halfway point of the series now. Yes, it is going to be 21 to 24. TV Nihon subs. But yeah, thanks. So once again, thanks I keep saying once again. That's like the third time I'm saying it. So thanks for tuning in for this stream. I really wanted to stream today, but at least I got this in. I gotta go help my folks prepare for Thanksgiving. Yeah, you don't need to get it right now. I would say within the next week or so, within this next like week, try get it ready. But yeah. Oh, baller Fusky. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for this prompt to sing and partial karaoke. I hope I don't get DCMA by Twitch for singing those themes. But if I don't though, then I might have an idea how I can do impromptu karaoke stream. But yeah. Oh yeah, let me just do this now. Save. Let's see. Save image as baller. Okay. Thanks again to everyone tuning in today. Hope you have a good night, morning, day, wherever. Aloha, and take care. Bye bye.